r/TalesFromTechSupport, episode 41. A little something from this decade, and way further in the future. Our company was decommissioning an office in the capital city of another state. Part of that involved the shutdown of the servers, and shipping them to us, so we could decommission them properly. During this, the people who ran the monitoring and backup systems were given ample notification to disable alerts and retire from that system. Surprise, surprise, they didn't. So while the server was in transit in the backup track, an alert was raised about a failure. A coworker responded to the call when it came into our queue. I fully supported his response, but the help desk manager didn't, nor did our manager. There was a bit of heat that came my way as the lead guy on it. But some things you're willing to take heat for. Especially when another team is caught out in a blatant lie **SOME service call number the 11th of December 2012, 12 hours, 10 minutes and 8 seconds AM CV updated by Cal service restarted, did not work. Reassign to Acme at this call has been set to pending smart server guys. Scheduled event due the 11th of December 12, 3 hours, 0 minutes and 0 seconds the 13th of December 2012, 9 hours, 29 minutes and 38 seconds. AMVC updated by Van who has access to 31st century technology that can power and remote a decommissioned server that is in a truck. I want it. I love new toys. We get a kick out of this one to this day. Edit. Wow, the fancipants editor sucks. Of changing lanes 15 years ago and amp. #X200B. $ME equals obvious a client equals slowly going stir crazy over an intermittent problem and amp. #X200B. Client is asking support with a problem where several workstations are losing connection to the network, but problems vary between slow throughput and complete loss of connection. Time and severity vary and amp. #X200B. So, off we go. Check cabling from end to end. Yes, we are talking RG58, 50 ohm coaxial cabling here, again, and amp. #X200B. Finding 1. We have a dud terminator, broken internally, fake, deteriorated over time, dunno, so we replace that effect 1. If the network has a hiccup now it completely blocks one side of the section directly and amp. #X200B. Finding 2. We follow the cable in its path behind cupboards and whatnot. There is some 150 feet, 50 meters in metric, in a loop, with connectors and all behind one of the cupboards. We take that out effect 2. If the network has a hiccup now it completely blocks the entire section directly and amp. #X200B. Now then, it is still a hit and miss and I don't feel like replacing each and every piece of cable between two connectors, but I guess we have no other option and amp. #X200B. So we start replacing pieces one by one, until we come to two desks standing somewhat in the middle of the room. The cables are going through a cable gutter on the floor. We open it, and there we are. The cable has crossed 2 lanes in the gutter, has been completely worn through over time and shorts whenever someone is standing on top of the gutter. Replaced the cable, replaced the gutter with a bigger model, so the risk of this happening again is near zero. Took us 2 days all in all and amp. #X200B. TL. Doctor when networking, please stay in your lane. Traffic might be blocked if you don't. The on button. Had a user rage at me for 10 to 15 minutes calling myself and my colleague a disgrace. Said user then went to the manager of the organization and demanded we are removed from our roles. An important point in this would be that we were both only 2 weeks into the job as we were replacing a third-party team in exchange for our in-house support. This back and forth went on for another hour or so until we eventually even got round to going to see the issue. You guessed it. The user hadn't turned on their computer. They doubled down on the issue and said it's our job to ensure all machines are on so they can be used. There's over 500 machines on site. I laughed. The manager laughed. We moved on with our lives. Good times.